we go.
All right, Grand Rising Elizabeth. It is Friday, so you know what that means. Passion and purpose.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Lolly, and we are here today with our wonderful co-hosts, Mama Danni and Queen Aduni. Woo! So today we're going to have, of course, like I always say, some wonderful, thought-provoking conversations. And this is an open floor for us to really explore our passion and our purpose. So let's get to it.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
What's up,
Danny?
You ain't got no new music for us? You ain't got no new songs you want to play?
You know what? Yeah, you know what happens is, oh, wow. I had something yesterday. I said, I'm going to play this for. Is that something is going on where you all are not able to hear on, through my computer.
Oh, okay.
It says it goes in and out. So I got to, check that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we look forward. We look forward to that.
I do have my phone.
We look forward to that. It's good to see you all's faces.
Yeah.
Mama Amani, Evelyn, Mama Hat. I mean, we know Ebony is doing her thing at the job. And Star, it is.
Oh no, she was traveling today, isn't she?
Star or Ebony?
Ebony, isn't she going? Where's she going? Washington? Where's she going? Boston.
Yeah. Boston.
Oh, okay. Boston.
Okay. Yeah. She's getting ready to be the mayor. We got you, girl. We'll get you in there. And then, what is it? Mayor, and then governor, and then president.
Yeah. Mayor, senator.
Senator, yeah.
Oh, senator. Okay.
Get the senator or representative, and then we get to
governor.
Lieutenant governor. Well, we can skip lieutenant governor. Let's just go straight to governor.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
Then president. Ooh, wee.
Girl, listen, you become president? Ooh, girl. Hey. I'm about to move down the street. What you do?
Hey, look at here. Let me tell you, they so scared. If anything happened to Biden, Kamala gonna be up in there. They better watch out.
We actually get to see her at Boston. I'm so inspired. I'm so excited to see her in Boston.
Oh my God, you get to see her?
Wow. She is one of our honorary speakers this year.
She's honoring who? You said she's honoring who, or she being honored?
She's the honorary speaker at the convention.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
All right.
I am so proud.
Post that selfie, Ebony.
Yes.
Post the selfie.
Security gets me through, I sure will.
I know that's right.
So we are in agreement that that life is going to move, and you're going to be like they called you in before. Yeah. Somehow you will be right there with her and able to say at least hello. Yeah.
I'm bringing my Elizabeth shirt, so everybody go see y'all. So I'm excited.
Okay.
That is so great. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. So Danny.
Yes.
Report in. Are your family and friends acting right now? Are they behaving?
How did you know they were behaving?
I just told for the past year, you've really been going through with them exiting and not asking you.
I know, right?
They just going on.
They just going on and ain't asked me shit. Okay. However, they have transformed into my perfect angels, I tell you. They really have. I am so out of it right now. A very dear friend of mine, one of my neighbors that we grew up with, his homegoing was yesterday. I thought yesterday was Wednesday. And so, I'm going on through the day or whatever, and then it hit me that it was Thursday and I had missed the services altogether. So I know when that happens that, and for any of us, if we begin to miss important things, the universe is telling us you need to stop for a moment.
Yeah.
So I have been in this Rites of Passage program. I have been, because I have been home for a little span of time, I'm trying to do things around the house that I had been neglecting. That you look over at and say, you need to do something about that. Okay. So I have been giving myself permission to do something about that.
Yeah.
And it has made me feel very, very good because I'm much lighter. I am to the point now where I can release things without the guilt.
Oh, that's good.
And a lot of times we hold on to things because either one day we're going to do something with it. One day somebody else can do something with it. Or it has some type of sentimental value that is really hard to let go of. And because I live in my family home, the latter seems to be the issue because it holds some sentimental value. And what I'm finding, and I'm gonna have a conversation with my sister and brother who don't live here in Detroit, mind you. One is in San Antonio, one is in Florida. They never miss the opportunity to tell me they're never coming back to Detroit, but they want me to hold on to the stuff. Hold on to, a used couch that my mama had. Really? Jenny, just hold on to it. And the realization that our kids don't want this stuff. Because look, they gonna come in there and they gonna throw all that shit away. They don't have a connection to it, right?
Yes.
Right.
So the other day I had another epiphany, not just one epiphany, another one. And I said, you know what? I know for sure my grandkids don't want this stuff. I know. Because they don't have an attachment to it. They didn't know my mother and father and how they're attached to this stuff. Now, mind you, in my home, there are pieces that I've had reupholstered that I've incorporated. I have, of course, a desk and a curio cabinet and things like that that are functional for me right now. So they already know these pieces belong to their great-great-grandmother and great-great-grandfather. They know that. But the rest of this stuff that has now, child, I call Marlon, this is the moving guy. I say, whenever you get a chance, you can come take this all up out of here. Because while they are living their lives in their home, I'm walking around tables and stuff in the attic. Okay. I'm the one walking around and trying to make space for, stuff. And if something happened to me, the kids gonna come and throw it all out. They're gonna carry it all up out of here. So they may as well carry it out now. Okay. So I've had time to do that, but I do want to share with y'all right now for the month of August, I will be traveling. I was supposed to be in Chicago this weekend, but that one got canceled. But the month of August, I will be on the road, either leaving to go someplace, just arriving back, that kind of thing. So y'all won't see me for the month of August. I might be able to chime in.
Yeah, right.
And every now, but I will be traveling, and all is well. All is well. I do have a reading I do have a good reading
Okay,
for
cool.
y'all very, very quickly from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. I don't know if I know everybody has probably heard of Jesus Calling by Sarah Young by now. I remember Iyama told me one day, if you never buy another book, she said, buy this one. And that's coming from an author who writes books, okay? So when this was years ago, when I got a copy of Jesus Calling, and she was right. And so the reading today for July 28th, can you believe it? It's July 28th. Can you believe it? If you had plans for the summer, you better get it on.
Right.
If you had plans this summer and you have not implemented them, you better get it on.
Yeah.
All right. So today's reading says, let my love seep into the inner recesses of your being. Do not close off any part of yourself from me. I know you inside and out. So do not try to present a cleaned up self for me. Girl, God say, I know you inside and out. I created you. So don't be trying to clean up yourself for me. Don't be trying to do that.
Wow.
Wounds that you shut away from the light of my love will fester and become wormy. When was the last time you heard the word wormy?
Yeah.
Can you just imagine worms just crawling all inside of you? Can you just even get that picture? That stuff is festering inside of you, becoming wormy. Ooh. Secret sins that you hide from me can split off and develop lives of their own, controlling you without your realizing it. All right? Because what I'm real clear about, if I don't enjoy my life, doubt will. Insecurity will. Pain will. All right? Projection will. If I don't enjoy it, those other things will. Open yourself fully to my transforming presence and let my brilliant love light search out and destroy the hidden fears. It's a search, what do they call it? Search and destroy mission that God is on. Search and destroy. We're going to search out those things that are festering and becoming wormy and eating the life out of you. It's a process of search and destroy. This process requires time alone with me, although as my love soaks into your innermost being, enjoy my perfect love, which expels every trace of fear. Ooh, that was so delicious. It's a search and destroy mission God is on. To get rid of anything and everything that is unlike itself. Anything and everything. Search and destroy. So we don't become wormy inside, all right? So we don't become wormy. And so I just thought that was just so delicious, truly. Because what we want to do is take in the goodness and the light of God and ingest it and digest it and let it assimilate itself in every atom and cell in our body. Can you just imagine that every time we move, it is a movement of God. Every time we speak, it's a word of God. You know, everything we lay our eyes on, it's the beauty of God. Can you imagine living like that all the time? All the time. You know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And you know what? And we can do that. it is attainable. It just takes the power of choice. Minute by minute, moment by moment. You know, the Course in Miracles. Are you familiar with the Course in Miracles? Y'all familiar with the Course in Miracles?
Most of us is taking, well, yeah, a lot of us are taking it.
Okay.
And
The Course in Miracles say,
Reverend
I can see peace instead of this. Whatever this is, whatever it is, I can see peace instead of this. And that always reminds me that there's a choice. And then the other thing the Course says is there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Nothing my holiness cannot do. So I make a choice to stay peaceful, to see peace, to choose peace, because there's nothing that my holiness cannot do. So if I hold those two thoughts in my hands, minute by minute, moment by moment, you know what? Come on, take your best shot. Whatever you got, take it. Whatever you, because in this hand, I got peace, and in this hand is my holiness. Take your best shot.
Take your best shot.
Okay? Come on with it. Okay? Because in these two hands,
right,
I got it for you. I got
that's
it
the
for
red
you.
and blue pill.
Hey, come on. Come on, mama. Hey, come on with it. Okay? Or as I used to say, women, what's the name with the wristbands? Wonder Woman. Come on.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot at me with some stuff. Here's some holiness. You're gonna shoot at me. Here's some peace. Come on. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I got one from back in the day because my maiden name is Wall, W-A-L-L. And I heard somebody say this. They said, I'm the wall, you're the ball. Whatever you say bounces off of me and back to you. I stay here.
Come on. Yeah, bring it. It's just gonna bounce. Okay. Because I'm made of God's stuff. And not that they're not. And not that they're not. It's just in their moment, they're choosing something else.
That's right.
Everybody is made of God's stuff. Everybody. Everybody. And guess what? I don't have no more than you got. I don't have no more than Mama Armani got. I don't have no more than stuff. I don't have more God stuff than you.
Right.
We all got God stuff. But what we're choosing is not to stand up in our God stuff. That's what we're not choosing. So when the stuff start flying, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story that I'm going through right now. And you know what? It's nothing big. I've said before that I live in the house that I grew up in, and I have a brother and sister. And so my sister said to me that all of our names need to be on the house. And I was like, okay, all right. And believe me, I don't have a problem with it. It's okay. But what I did years ago, I put them in my will that if anything happened to me, the ownership of the house is Sydney and Karan. All right. Because I live here, I took total responsibility for the house.
Right.
Total responsibility. The care, the upkeep, they're not here. One's in Florida, one's in Texas. So for over 25 years now, I've been paying the taxes, the homeowner's insurance, and everything else that goes wrong with it. So my sister sent me a text, and I'm being very, very open with you all, because y'all know how people do it. It don't matter whether they blood or not.
That's
okay?
Right. That's right.
So she says to me, everybody should have always been on the house, because over the years we have paid, talking about my brother and her, rent or mortgages, and you have paid neither. Okay? Look at Mama head. That's the look I said. I say, oh, okay. So now I've been sitting with this for about a week now. And my sister's daughter say, F them. I said, no. I said, they're my brother and sister. I love them. I say, so, because she's not lying. I haven't paid rent or mortgage.
Mhm.
But there's a $12,000 roof that I put on here. There's a $10,000 new furnace and hot water tank that I put in the house. There's a $10,000 security fence all around the house. There is an $8,000 charge where the backyard caved in, where the trap cracked, and I had to have them dig up the backyard and put it in.
Mhm.
I can't tell you the amount of money that I spent in termite damage when the termites came in, and I had to wait 2 years for the termites to be drawn out of the house. Only then could I make the repairs. They ate the floor up in the bathroom. They ate the woodwork over here. And they went, oh man, everywhere. They didn't just eat in one spot of the house. They ate in seven. Baby, they had a party, okay? But it was a beautiful thing because Terminex said, oh, they said, yeah, you got termites, but we can deal with them. I said, cool. Then because it's an older house, they couldn't go to Home Depot and put up woodwork. I wanted it to look just like it is. They say, oh, you ain't talking about repairing. Now you're talking about restoration. And now they another $2,000 on the repair. Oh, I'm telling you what I've done. Don't even talk about the paint. Even right now, I'm getting new steps outside. It's time.
Mhm.
All right. So all of the things, and even with the upgrades, all of the upgrades has risen the value of the home so that if they come in and sell it, it's well worth more than the $12,000 my mother and father paid for it back in 1960. Okay.
Mhm.
So, and that's just a small portion. I've had the floors redone, and but so when I laid all that out, I got crickets on the phone.
Chirp, chirp.
Okay, yeah.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
I said, so do you think I've been living here for free? And I said this. I said, did I call either one of you?
Mhm.
Either one of you, did I call you and say, look, we need a new roof on the house? We need to dig up the backyard. I said, did I call either one of you and ask for anything?
Mhm.
Well, we just saying what? Because if anything happened to me, the upgrades that I made to this house is still gonna be here.
Mhm.
Don't even tell me about the landscape year after year, paying somebody to cut the grass, shovel the snow,
Wow.
da, 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 da. You know, I said, really, you think I'm living here for free? For free? I said, but since you want your name on something, you know what? You got it. Guess what? The taxes are due right now. Summer taxes are due right now. And I don't have no delinquent taxes, so it ain't nothing we got to go back and pay for. So guess what? Y'all can do 1/3 of the taxes and 1/3 of the homeowner's insurance. That's all I'm asking. You want your name on something? Do that.
Did they send you your
Because when
check?
you got, I say I was eliminating y'all from that because I live here and I'm responsible for it. But since you want your name on something, and you deserve to be on it. I'm not arguing that point. But that means your name is on something, be responsible. So 1/3, I'll be looking for 1/3 of the taxes and 1/3 of the homeowner's insurance. Because I can't put all of this into a living legacy and not protect it. You cannot. I'm telling y'all, these family dynamics, they don't think about stuff. So you never thought that I had to pay the taxes? You never thought that I had to upkeep it? That never occurred to you?
And storage for the furniture. Don't
And
forget the
storage,
storage.
all of that stuff I'm walking around that y'all ain't never gonna come get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my brother's most of his dorm room when he went to Morehouse, when he graduated in Da, 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 da. Well, he's 60 now, right? Here, it's done. I'm walking around that. No more. I call Marlon up. I say, Marlon, I got a job for you. I'm carrying it all up out of here. All of it. So those things, and I could not let, God says, let me come in and take up. I can't let that fester in me. I love my brother and sister. Okay, I do. But y'all never miss the opportunity to tell me, y'all ain't never coming back to Detroit. Okay, so who did y'all think was going to take care of it? Okay, and I haven't called and asked y'all for not a dime. However, if something were to happen to me, you both would reap the benefits of all the upgrades that I made in this legacy home. And I don't regret it. I'll never regret it. It's the house I grew up in. It's the house that we grew up in. I love it. So why would I not take care of it? But living for free, I ain't been living for free. You can believe that. And all that money didn't come out of y'all retirement fund. It came out of mine. That you and your heirs will benefit from it. You haven't given me a dime, but since you want your name on something, cool. Cool. I'm ready. The taxes are due right now. They due in August. Taxes are due right now.
Now, when did you tell them this? Last week?
Girl, no.
I mean, it's been 7 business days, 5 business days. Mail only take 5 days out of state.
And then well, Danny, you know, well, what? Well, what? Come with it. But wait a minute. But wait a minute. I just want y'all to know, and you know what? Even when I talk about things that we look at this family dynamic, and just because people are blood relatives don't mean they got good sense. It don't always mean that they're thinking in terms. So when you're thinking in just of what you want, now I'm going to share this with you because my sister, and the reason why I went quiet is because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I'm going to tell you what people will do, whether they family or not. Okay. So, and I always tell all my business, so this ain't nothing new, right? This ain't nothing new. So my sister sent me a text because, first of all, she wanted something. Okay. And you know, I'm always a sister who's accommodating, and you know what, I have been that. I must admit that in the past, to my detriment, if anybody needed anything, I gave it to them. Okay, and it has always, sometimes it has placed me in, you know, when I loan some money, I say, now I know I need it. I need it by next Friday. Well, I knew I was out of order. I had to learn that I was out of order. Anytime that I'm giving something and it has loaning something and it has a stipulation of time, I should not be loaning it. Okay. That was what I learned. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get it back by Friday. Okay. I learned that. So my sister said, good morning. I wonder if you could put some money in my checking account until August the 31st. Now, this is the same sentence. All living siblings should have always had their name on the deed, and we, meaning her and my brother, we either had mortgage or paid rent, and you have done neither. So in one breath, she's at, I know Mama had, I already know. Already know. So in one breath, she says, are you going to put some money in my account? And then insult me with the same breath. I was like, whoo. I was like, wow. Okay. So The old Danny would have called her up, or I probably would have went on ahead and put the money. The old Danny. But this new incarnation of Danny, where I know some things now, where I know that it would behoove me to stop if I I'm asked for something in one breath and then insulted with the next. So you thought that would do yeah. I know, do what?
That was
So
gonna help your case.
it was gonna be, so guess what? I didn't do anything. Let me tell you something. When you don't know what to do, even though I really did know what to do, when you just don't do nothing. So I didn't do anything. I did absolutely nothing. I didn't say, well, no, I'm not putting the money in your account. No, I'm not doing. I said absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Absolutely nothing. Because when you know that you stand on the block of right choices. Now, maybe it was dumb of me to think that I was protecting them or shielding them, not really shielding them from having to pay anything because they weren't here, and I took all the responsibility. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have taken all the responsibility. Maybe just like they said, their name should have always been, and then they would have been paying part of the taxes all these years. Maybe that's what I should have done. All right. But because I lived here, I took on all the responsibility. Okay. And sometimes it was a little hardship, but most of the time it wasn't. It was a joy. It was a privilege. And every move that I make in this house, I say, I wonder if my mom would like this, or I wonder if my dad would like this. And that's my motivating, force. But I said all that to say, it don't matter whether it's family or friend or whatever it is. Don't allow people to disrespect you. Don't allow them to just say anything they want to say and then spew what they want to spew and think it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because everything that I've done, I got receipts. I got a $12,000 receipt for the roof and the brand new furnace and hot water tank. Now, I may not have the one that the yard was dug up, but that was several years ago. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts. This stuff just don't, ain't no fairies coming over here and I'm waving the wand and that shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody is doing it. Okay? Somebody is painting, somebody is scrubbing, somebody is. Now, next year, I'm getting all new windows. I wasn't going to call them at all, but guess what? Okay. Because if your name is on a piece of property, that means that you're responsible for a part of it. So now y'all can be responsible for a third. I'm all right with it. You want your name on it? Fine. I'm good. Okay. So it's just how we move. And I'm not angry with them. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. And I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it so that whoever comes up in here, the grandkids, the whatever it is, yeah, come on in here, heck. Now the reality is it is a family house, but it's my home. And I live here.
Yeah.
So you have to respect it as my home. But as a family house, anybody will be able to come here, hopefully, and live. That when I move on, that somebody will be responsible enough to keep the taxes up, to pay the homeowner's insurance in the event that something happens. We can't make all of this investment and then don't have no homeowner's insurance and then it catch on fire and now we ain't got nothing. Really? So yeah. And that's anything that you invest in.
Mhm.
Anything that you invest in, you want to protect it.
Yeah.
You know. So those things, and I can't let none of that, because can't either one of them beat my behind, okay? Ain't neither one of them. Now, in reality, if they ever wanted to take me to court, which is not, that's not the case. When the judge says, well, who's been taking care of the property? When the judge says, well, who's been paying the taxes on the property?
Mm-hmm.
Who's invested in the upkeep of the property? Really? So no, I haven't paid rent and I haven't paid a mortgage. But clearly, whatever I have put into this home has raised the value of it tremendously. And I'm going to keep doing it. They ain't stopping me. Because guess what? It's my legacy too.
Mm-hmm.
It's my legacy too. But if you come after me, I got peace in one hand and holiness in the other. And no matter what you're facing, no matter what the challenge is, no matter what it is, you got that. You know, whatever the adversity comes up, your statement, God, we got this. We got this. We got this. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hello, Blooming Lotus.
Mama
Hello.
is on. Mama Head's hand is up.
Yeah, Mama, go ahead.
Thank you. You know, the conversation, when we're having a conversation and somebody says something that's totally, the opposite of it, there's a such thing as a delete button or the ignore button. And I like what you said. You didn't say anything because, they talking to themselves in the mirror,
Yeah.
And when we have moments like that, you'll get the person that the person that's delivering the message, the person that got the message will be all worked up, heart racing, sweat going, you upset, and they're just, they just still on even, no changes in emotion. They just
Yes.
they just roll that stuff off their tongue, and you just, and you're going.
Right.
So taking responsibility for yourself and saying, you know what, I'm not even gonna respond to this. They knew they said it, and I'm gonna act like I didn't even hear it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes,
because I saw something like that earlier, and a person made a comment, and now the commenter now has the attention and took away from the subject that they were talking about. I'm telling people, you have a delete, and we need to use the remote control. You can delete.
Hey,
You can turn
that's
it off.
right.
You can mute.
That's all of that. That's
Now listen. Now they asking you that, sis said we all need to be on the thing, but you're not coming to Detroit.
never,
You said you ain't never. So you
coming
gotta
back.
Zoom a court case. You have to Zoom the court case. You're not even coming. So why would you? I appreciate, okay. But so every year, okay, I'm gonna need your third.
That's right. I'm gonna need your
Matter of
third.
fact, let me take the money that I was gonna loan you and put it on this tax. There you go. Thank you, sister. Thank you. You got to be crafty with these.
I hadn't thought about that.
I'm gonna send you a receipt.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah, I think that if you were to write down everything that you did, that you paid over the years to take.
Oh my God.
And then give yourself a rent. What would y'all have? What would my rent have been?
Would you have charged me? Right.
So okay, that, and then this. So you owe me. Hang on here, but you owe me this much for the upkeep of the house. It seems like sometimes when they're looking at it from a different perspective.
Yes, they are.
And then holiness than whole. And I'm
Yes.
not talking about like holiness. I'm talking about
Mhm.
the whole thing.
Whole,
Okay,
yeah, the whole
look at
thing, right. Uh-huh.
because I'm willing, if I've been unfair, I'm willing, but let's just put it, because nothing beats it better than numbers. Let's look at
No,
them.
right.
And
And
then,
I see how unfair I've been in not allowing y'all to pay a third of it.
so you already know that the taxes, if I need to lend you some money, right,
Right.
then I'm not going to get my third.
Now I'm not gonna get my third from her.
And I am I
Okay.
don't want you affecting my credit, you know,
That's right.
my you know,
That's
my
right.
status.
That's
But
right.
I would have to, and it just, it's like it's been peaceful. Now you want to bring drama in.
Yeah. And see, I don't do
Call you
I
and
don't
remind
do
you
drama.
to.
That's right.
Mhm.
What can you do for me today? Okay.
Mhm.
Mama had that thing right there that you shared with us has been so, I can't even tell you how many times I've used that since you shared it. Oh, what can you do for me today? So yeah, so I just wanted to share that when we do things in rightness, whatever comes your way, you don't have to get flustered. You don't have to get, and you know, the perfect example is if you see the president right now, the ex-president, with the charges are just coming, bam, 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 bam. All right. Now, ain't nobody said he hadn't done these things. He hasn't even said he didn't do them. What he's saying is, well, so and so had them. What about them? So and so. I mean, really. So when stuff comes at you like that, if you haven't done anything wrong, you don't have to say a word. What I have here and the receipts that I have will speak for me. I don't have to do all of that yeah and about, you know, screaming and hollering. I have to do all of that. I said absolutely nothing until I sent them an invitation for a conversation. I did absolutely nothing. So yeah, when you do it, now please forgive me for not wanting you all to pay the taxes all of these years. I am so sorry. You should have been paying something. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I've
So
been unfair.
yeah, I've been unfair. I have been unfair to you. I have. So and no matter what the dynamic is, when you know where you stand, just keep standing.
Yep, stand
Because
firm.
when you stand in righteousness,
Yes,
mhm,
right.
mhm,
And righteousness is not, you know, haughty and I'm better than you. Righteousness just means right choices. I've been making right choices that are in alignment with the Spirit of God.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
That the intent is to have everybody's best interest at heart. Okay. That's what that means. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you're standing on, if your moves have been righteous, just stand on that. You don't have to be out there arguing with them. With them. And I'm not. You don't have to argue with
Right.
nobody.
Mhm. And I still love you.
And I still love you.
Right.
Truly, I'm gonna love you.
Mhm.
And ain't
I'm
nothing you can
gonna
do
love
about
you.
it.
And ain't nothing you can do about that. I'm gonna love you.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
So, and it makes no difference what the situation is and with who. It makes no difference.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. When you have made choices, when you have made right choices, you can stand on those
Mhm.
and not have a concern.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I did not mean to take up a lot of time
Good lesson. Good
talking
lesson.
about
We need to. I need to hear
That's
all
right.
of that.
Perfectly
okay,
okay.
Mhm.
family dynamics and
Dynamics.
and
Ab-
all of that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And they are good people. They really are. They are good people,
Mhm.
you know.
Let me tell
And
you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. And they're just fighting for something that they thought they had to fight for.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fight for that. Okay. I just thought that since I was here, I would take full responsibility for it, but I don't have to anymore
Mhm.
because y'all came to my rescue.
In the Superman movie, they
But
talk
the
about
bill is due. Okay. The bill is due.
Here's your first bill.
Here's your first bill. That's right. I ain't even asking you to go back.
retro.
Okay, I ain't even retroactivating it. Nope. Nope. You can start
Start
right
right
now.
now. Right now.
In the class, I've been sharing with you guys about in our leader, he's always telling us, that people are everybody's unique about money. When it comes to money, it don't matter if it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, brother,
That's right. Yeah.
your pastor,
Yeah.
whatever. People are going to come from their own perspectives and stuff like that. He said, you just don't know. You don't know. I've experienced where I have one of my cousins, I don't charge him anything. It's like what's the name of that barbershop? Yeah. And the old man that because he saved his the owner, he said you don't never have to pay, right? And so my cousin who came, he's been there since the beginning. You don't have to pay nothing, and then you don't come in that often, so nothing. You just
You're not losing nothing.
But then when you got funky, when I needed a little bit, I said everybody got to pitch in because we owed this back stuff. And not paying a dime, right? And he told me, well, he says, just give me the bill, and then I'll just pay my part of the bill. So in other words, I'm gonna skip you and just pay that. Now you haven't paid anything.
He forgot that. Yeah.
So I said, no, you're not going to do that. What you're going to do now is to pay. Percentage.
Yeah.
Now, because I've been paying that for your
yes.
I've been taking care of that, Pam and I, basically. So
yeah.
Now, and I'm gonna say everybody's been doing their part, but when it came to tight, yeah. So yeah, people about money. I mean, I have my ways about things, and yeah, but when it hits, and then when they see how it was so wonderful when you
it was so wonderful, right?
Oh yeah, she said I'm on the insurance, so something happened, it was like a free ride. They don't see
it's a free ride
when they think you're taking advantage or they are being taken advantage of. And so yeah. And I did ask you, I said, has there been any drama? And you hit me with yesterday.
That's right. They going through some drama. I ain't going through none.
Right. Amen.
Amen. Amen, baby, because I got peace and holiness. I'm working with it.
Okay.
Yes. And now that's your responsibility, is to maintain your peace.
Yeah.
In whatever's going on. It's to maintain. It's to maintain your peace, even with that situation, until people either recognize it or not. Because it's just it's just who they are, and you say, oh well. Oh well, as opposed to, all right, cuz no problem, you've been letting me ride all of this time, I got you. All this time you've been letting me ride, I got you. Yeah. Woo!
Mhm.
And
Uh,
God's will be done.
yes,
what they say there, when with responsibility comes work, or because a lot of people tell Haru and I, oh, you guys are so perfect for each other. Don't discredit the work that we've had to put in.
oh
Yeah.
my
We've
God.
had to put in work. You're not over here behind these walls knowing the work that has had
Oh,
to
no,
go
that's
in.
going on.
The
That's
self
right.
work and the work for the relationship and the family. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not
Yeah.
that I'm you know what? I'm glad you think it looks easy. And then when you get in a relationship, 2 minutes, I'm like, come on now. What did you do any work? And the work is the work part, the
Yeah,
responsibility part is they, you, them. When are you going to have the conversation that says, well,
yes,
people will tell any story you hear, what did you do? Because I got to a place because I
yes.
was losing my mind. My daughter's becoming a woman, so she's starting her cycle. My
Mm,
mother is in her space, which I was a sandwich. I'm the sandwich generation with the parent and the children.
yeah,
I'm going through pause. I refuse to call it the other thing because I don't want it to happen the way it happened. So that's why I give it a new name. I'm in pause. And so all of this is going on, and my mother is ill. She wasn't her her journey was unique. All of them are, right? So what she was going through was different than anything that I heard from my friends, because I don't think I have any friends whose parents had ALS. I couldn't
mm,
even call nobody to relate to with this.
mm,
So that's happening. My beginning is starting to wither away. My mother used to be 150, she's got up to a 14. And when she left here, she was 82 pounds.
mm,
So when I say skin and bones, I'm dealing with that visual reality when
Yeah.
I go and be with her.
mm.
All of this going on. And I got a relationship on top of that with my friends, my child, there's work.
It's work. That's
So I
right.
had to come to a point and say, I had to start taking responsibility for myself. Because my
Mhm.
husband said, I hear you telling everybody spiritually you're okay, but you're not dealing with
Yeah.
the physical, the mother-daughter relationship that you're having, because
Yes,
it ain't the same. You know,
yes.
that was a lot. So no, this shit ain't easy. It's work.
Mm-mm.
And
Right.
it's our choice on how we get through it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I had to
Absolutely.
start looking at what I was doing. Cause I think I saw a meme that said, you know, people will think about how, okay, you treating me bad, but you didn't, but I'm not thinking about what I said or what I did to encourage that treatment.
Hmm.
Maybe you said something in such a way. Maybe you wrote me a text message that said,
Come
"Give
on.
me," and you need to
Right.
at the same time. They're
Right.
reacting to your action.
I'm
So
react. Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
you got your work.
That's right. Yeah. And it's all about how you respond to it. And because you mentioned it's about you and how you move within the dynamics of all of that, there is still a part that you need to do for yourself. And it's not about being selfish, it's about being self-full. It's about, I got to fill myself up so that I can be with my mother the way I would love to be, that I can be with my boo the way I love to be, or my children the way I want to be. And these 4 points is what we need to get to when we talk about what we need to do for ourselves. And that is first one is how we deal with divine relationships. What you're talking about, Mama Het, is your divine relationships, your relationship with your mom, your relationship with your husband, your relationship with the children, and then the extended family and friends. Those are divine relationships that we have that we need to nurture and care for. So how do I do that in the sense that I would love to and still take care of me? Okay, so nurturing those divine relationships and then being honest with them and letting them know what you can and cannot give, when you can and cannot give it. Okay, and not overextending yourself because those are the people you love. And now you're wringing yourself dry. Okay, the second thing is giving yourself some sublime time, some sublime time. What it is that you should do more for yourself, and those quiet moments or those things that bring you absolute joy, those things that fortify your spirit, or where to give yourself that sublime time. Pick a day of the week that belongs to nobody but you, so that they all know that oh, it's Wednesday. Okay, grandma ain't doing none of that. Mama ain't doing none of that. Sister girl ain't doing none of that. That's her day. And let them all know, put them on notice. Hey, hey.
Danny, I had to tell you, that's what my mom and my aunt, my godmother, did.
Yeah.
They told everybody, Thursdays,
Come on now.
fathers.
That's right.
The only part that they would see of us is Pam dropping one of the other off. Usually,
okay,
dropping
that was
off to Aunt Edie. And we just, if it's not an emergency, do not bother us. And all they were doing was playing cards. It doesn't even matter what they do. But the thing is,
it was sublime time for them. Yes. Yes. That's right. Twiddling your thumbs. That's right. If the only thing I'm doing is twiddling my, but you ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I am. I'm doing nothing. That's what that is.
I'm keeping this can of whoop.
Okay.
This can on the counter. I'm keeping this can of whoop-a on the counter.
All right. So
what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
What y'all doing over there?
Nothing.
No business.
I thought I told you we were doing nothing.
Nothing. We ain't doing nothing.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's a good sign right there. That's a good sign right there. I need to make a sign.
Woo! My daughter and I, we do Wondrous Wednesdays. And what do we do? Anything. We might meet for lunch. We might meet down by the river. We might, whatever it is. Whatever it is. One day, one Wondrous Wednesday, she said, "Ma, can you come over here and show me how to make the perfect fried egg?" Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
So that's
good.
what we did. We went over there and I showed her how to make the perfect fried egg. And we sat there and ate it with some wine. And I mean, really, Wondrous Wednesdays. Okay. Find you a day of sublime time. All right. Your radiant energy. How do you feed your radiant energy? Okay. How can you give to yourself so that you continue to radiate life and love and peace and joy? How do you give it to yourself? If it's, we always talk about a daily spiritual practice. Okay, you got to do that. What else? It may be for Mama Evelyn. It may be for sitting down and crafting something, that gives her that radiant energy. For Queen, it might be writing some music or singing some music or just dancing to some music, whatever. What gives you radiant energy? Radiant energy. Radiant energy. I'm not talking about those negative vibes of all of that kind of stuff. I'm talking about what gives you radiant energy. And what would perfection look like to you? Okay, what would perfection look like to you in any given situation? And begin to vibrate on that. We know that nothing is perfect. No situation is always perfect in terms of it's all the same, it's in alignment, da 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 da. But what's perfect for you?
Mhm.
Okay? What's perfect for you? You know, I love sitting on the front porch. Love watching the cars go by. Love watching what you doing. Sitting on the front porch, girl, please. Oh, but that's perfect for me.
For me.
You do what's perfect for you.
For you.
Okay? All right. And those are the things that we need to hold dear to ourselves. Those divine relationships that, oh, and there's another one, yummy money. Yummy money.
Mhm.
That means that you got a little fun. A little fun that you put change into, whatever it is. Let me tell you something. I never give them exact change when I go to and purchase something. I always give them dollars. There you go. That's the yummy money jar. Okay. That's some yummy money. And then when you need something,
Mhm.
okay, or when you want to bring your spirits up, or when you go to your yummy money fund,
Money. I
and
like that.
you go do what you buy your ice cream cone, buy you whatever it is, but you can only spend it on you.
And no bills. Mama
No
say no
bills.
bills.
Come on, mama. No bills. It is only for you.
Mhm.
Okay? Only for you. So I go and I purchase something, I pay cash for it. They say, well, do you have a dime? I said, no, you're going to have to give me 90 cents back. And all of that change, I put in my yummy money jar.
I like that.
Okay? So then when I need to give myself some radiant energy, I go to the yummy money jar. And I may have to roll it up or take it to Coinstar or whatever it is, depending on how much money I need. And then I go do that.
Mhm.
I give myself that, you know? And so yummy money, divine relationships, sublime time, radiant energy, and what is perfection to you?
Mhm. Mhm.
Those are the things that you must hold for yourself. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the radiant.
Yeah.
Just gives you energy.
Energy.
Energy. Like that picture you just
Right.
saw when you came on. It's like everybody was like, whoa.
Yes, yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
Yeah. The
So what's
radiant
been happening
energy.
with you, dear? What you up to? You got a reading or something?
Something to share.
Lolly.
I have something to share. Hey.
Lolly lolly.
Um, it's let me share what I think is a little bit more fitting. There was one part of Mama Danny you read from your reading.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned something about something festering.
Yo, the inside's looking wormy.
Yeah, wormy.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you read that part, my brain went straight to that poem, Harlem Dreams Deferred.
Mm-hmm.
When we're talking about um our dreams and what it feels
Yeah.
like when we let them kind of rot.
Yeah.
And actually let me read that poem again for anyone who
Mm-hmm.
doesn't remember it. It says, what happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? And it just, when you said that, that triggered my thought straight to that because it just reminded me of the things that in our lives that we allow to fester.
Yeah.
And so for sometimes it could be like those dreams or whatever our goals that we have and just kind of putting them to the side for so long that they are literally rotting and making us feel terrible because we aren't following our mission and our calling. But then
Yes.
it's
Our
oftentimes like,
passion. Yeah.
yeah, But then sometimes we allow things to fester, like negative feelings towards other people or about certain situations, and we don't communicate that. And so it turns into you harboring these negative thoughts that you think someone has about you, and then you take it out. And I feel like with your situation in particular, and you're talking about your family members who are like, well, I deserve this and this. And I feel like that stemmed from, at some point, they had some thought like, yo, I should have this. Why don't I? And instead of communicating how to collaborate in this space to get what they feel that they're deserving of, it became something that they held on to and let fester until it got to this point.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So that was just something that stuck out to me. But
Yeah.
it also brings me to just understanding the conversation. We've talked about like community and the people around you in general, but like in particular when it comes to the things that you are seeking to accomplish for your life and creating the space for those type of people to be around you. Now this part no longer has to do with your situation, but um but yeah, it just reminded me of the importance of, you know, seeking out those people and in a sense networking and creating that community. But there was a question, was a set of questions. There's a story of an emperor basically, and he had a question because he was wondering really with his mission, like, what does he need to do? What does he need to do? What does he need to do? And so he asked these three questions. The first was, when is the best time to start a task? To know the right time for every action so that he has no regrets. And the second question was, what kind of person do I need most? And who should I pay the most attention to? And the third question was, what affairs or tasks are the most important? So he's asking like about the timing. How can I figure out what the right timing is? Who do I need to be around? Who do I need to avoid, or who do I need to pay attention to? And what do I need to do? And it's like these are questions that we have in our lives on a day-to-day basis, regardless of what our goals are, but especially when we have goals and dreams and things that we want to accomplish. These are often questions that we ask ourselves. But in this story, the wise man replies that the most important time is now, this very moment. The most important person, who should you pay attention to, is the one that's right in front of you, the people who are immediately around you. And lastly, what do you need to do? The most important task is to do good to others and care about others and their happiness. And that makes me think, like, especially with answering that question of what kind of person do I need most or need to be around? Who should I pay attention to? And when the answer is the most important person is the person in front of you, the person in front of you might be giving you hell. But that person is so important, not because you need to fix them per se, or because you need to find some way to move them out your way or whatever. No, that person is important because it's something within you that you need to learn, something that you need to overcome, something that you need to see. There's a person in front of you is your mirror.
Yeah. Because
So
if it's in your face, it's reflecting something that's within you. And you have to ask yourself the question, what part of this is me?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, that can be used in so many different situations, but going back to creating our community, we know that the people within our community often change. Sometimes you have the same people in your community for 10 years. Sometimes you have them for 2 months. It varies. But while you're in the community that you are currently in, who is around you? How are they reflections of you and you of them? What is it that you are overcoming with them? And even if it's people that you're not most approving of, what is it that you need to get past? Because those things, you're going to introduce new people into your community. You're going to expand your network over time. And so if the most important person is the person in front of you, then how can you change your community by changing yourself?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So, going to your career, that's what networking is. And there's I always like finding these random articles, but there's this article that was speaking on reasons why networking is essential for your career. And one of them is hold on, where is it? Okay, hold on. It's an avenue for newer opportunities. So as you put yourself around people and you start to consider who you need to be, and not who they need to be, but who you need to be, you could start creating the environment around you, and then you'll create new opportunities to meet new people and to do new things with new people. And so you're opening those doors, and you're going to find yourself around more career-minded individuals who have also been doing the same things. And so if you would like to open doors of opportunity, that's what people always talk about, being open-minded. Being open-minded to what else can we do in our lives to have more gratitude for our present moment, and also see what we can learn from it so that we can develop what our strategy is going to come from that. Our strategy is going to come from what changes we are making. And so the other question that the emperor asked, what tasks are most important? And it's other people's happiness. Sorry, I got a little critter. It doesn't mean like we're being people pleasers, but it means that we have a certain level of compassion because we see ourselves as well in these other people. And if we can have some compassion for ourselves, then we can have compassion for others, and we can see how we can maneuver. Because if I have compassion for the person who is doing me wrong, I know that thing that they're doing, I'm never going to do to anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that is going to open the door.
Yeah. And being open enough to recognize that I can assist you or help you without detriment to myself.
Yeah.
Without a detriment to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no need of having two wounded people.
No.
I jump into it to help you and I'm wounded too. So, and it is about, and we have to be very careful about that word help.
Mm-hmm.
Help, where somebody asks you to help, for help, and you wind up doing it for them.
Yeah.
Okay. You wind up doing all the work for them. That's not helping. Okay. So we can assist people in getting to where they need to be for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's and then watching them do it themselves and assist where you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not become an enabler of a pattern that they've set up for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go in and fall into the pattern with them and you become the enabler. Okay. That is a very, very, we have to be mindful of when we go to assist people. You want to assist and support while they do it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's how we teach children. They come to mommy, I need help. Okay, so what are you trying to do? Well, I want to put this up there. Okay, so what part can you do? Well, I can do this. Okay, you do this, and then I'll assist you with the other part. Okay, always have them do something as opposed to you jumping in and now you're doing all of it.
Yeah. I think sometimes assisting or helping someone figure it out means doing it for yourself,
Yeah.
showing through your own life.
Yes. Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
It's funny because I was not always, but I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, people love my vibe until you realize how accountable you have to be around me.
Lolly gonna put you to work, baby. You got work to do. You gonna be around here. You gotta do some work.
Hey. Oh, Lolly, I love
no
that. You can't, hey, I can't, look, you can't be around me and you sapping the life energy out of me. Oh, no. You have to be accountable for your own energy. When you come up in here, you are accountable for something.
Okay.
Okay? No.
You be the battery. You could be the battery.
Okay.
And keep everybody going.
You got to bring something to the table. You got
something.
You got to bring something, baby. Okay? I love that.
Something of value.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not something I have to work on to get you to.
Right.
Gives me
And
another job. I don't want another job. I
okay,
want
right. Oh, who said that when people come, they, you know, those those divine relationships that you allow to spend time in your space, they should come to add or multiply the experience that you're already having. Not to subtract or divide. Okay. And it's simple math.
Yeah.
It's simple math. Okay.
If
that person is always taking something, taking, or trying to divide your household or divide what's trying to, you don't need that energy. That's not radiant energy. And that's not a divine relationship.
No. You could take the trash out. You want to take take the
okay,
trash
you want to, that's right. That's right. And when you take the trash out, shut the door behind you. Okay.
Yeah, shut the door and close the top. And close the top.
You know, and so we keep entertaining those we love with foolishness. We keep entertaining that level of dysfunction. We entertain it. And like Lolly say, they want to be around me until they see the level of accountability that you got to have. I love that. Is that what you said? A level of accountability that it takes? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know there have been times when I've gone to parties and I may have come in empty-handed, but when the party is over, mama heck cleaning up. I'm gonna clean up this, and the one of the principles of Kwanzaa is Kaumba. Make something better than leave something better than how you found it. So I'll clean up. You sit down. You sit down. I'll clean up. Get this stuff. Now you know you want it done. You know if they want it done a certain way, let me know how you want it done. Right. Cause all help ain't help.
That's right.
But yeah.
You're right. All help ain't help.
Right. I've gone to the laundromat and my friend came and helped fold things, and I was like, just pull the things out of the dryer. Let me fold them because I have to fold them a certain way because I like the way they fit in my spaces that I'm taking them to.
Yes.
I don't want you to fold the towels like your mama fold her towels. I need to fold them in mine. So you can pull the stuff out the dryer and you can put it in the washing machine. You can do that, but I gotta fold.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, you just do this part. You go there. You do that. Yeah. Because I appreciate the help. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I tell you. Thank you, Miss Lally. I love that. They want to be around me until they recognize the level of accountability that it takes to be in my space. Oh. That's rich.
Danny, I wanted to talk. Okay.
Go ahead.
I wanted to share. I had a sister that I met who does journaling, and she told us, she said every month or once a week, no, maybe once a month, I think it was. She said that she would pop a tent in her living room, and that would be her divine space. And everybody in the house knows Mama's camping. She's gone away. So nobody, this space, you can't come in here and ask me nothing because I'm not even here. That was her. She would do that once a month. She said she pitched a tent in the middle of the living room. The daddy and the children knew Mama's gone. She in her spaceship. She gone. You don't even see me. Don't ask me for no socks.
Don't add,
Cereal.
No, nothing.
Ask your daddy. I thought that was so amazing. I thought that was so
Isn't
amazing.
that amazing?
That is beautiful. Yeah.
That is amazing. That she is taking full responsibility for her sublime time.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I
Mhm.
remember one day I was at my daughter's house and my oldest granddaughter at the time kept calling mommy, 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 and she didn't answer her. And it was very cruel to me and so she eventually told me, I'm not mommy today. I'm not mommy today. And so, but my grandbaby kept saying, mommy, mommy. And so when she didn't answer her as mommy, she finally said, Sister Sanita. And we just bust out laughing. So she said, oh, okay. So if you're not mommy today, can Sister Sanita help me?
Help me.
Baby. Lord have mercy. And so all we could do is laugh. Okay. So since mommy can't help me, can Sister Sanita help me?
You're right. Right. Grand Rising, Keisha.
Grand Rising.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? She's a busy lady. You know, she always moving and shaking stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
My computer, I can't see y'all right now, but I'm finna log in through my phone, but I can hear you. This is really good stuff y'all talking about.
All right. Life lessons. I got you, Mama Hat. Yeah, I'm changing my name. I'm gonna change my name. What am I gonna be today? All right. Mommy ain't it. Okay, what can I be today? Ooh-wee.
Oh, I know who to call on when I know certain things. I know what name you
I know.
Here.
Well, maybe you'll answer to this.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh-wee.
Well, sometimes on those Saturdays, Mom would say, listen, we got leftovers, this, whatever you need, you're gonna fix today because the kitchen cook is off duty.
Off duty. That's right.
Make it happen. You got access to you got dishes, silverware, the stove, the refrigerator, the cabinets. You got everything you need.
You got access to everything. That's right. Do it.
Today.
Yeah.
You're gonna have cereal for dinner. That's what
hey, come on. Fried egg. Okay, so
what your daughter tell you how to make the perfect? I need you to come teach me how to make the
fried egg, baby. I'm talking about the crispy fried egg. You know where it's crispy around
the edge. Yes.
Baby.
Yes. My mama used to make her pancakes like that, where it was like, my mama would have the pancakes like that with a crisp edges. And I used to love that. Listen, you can't tell me
that's how Mama Neb make hers.
Man, what? Yeah. Like that? You can give me hot pancakes all you want, but my mama had a way of that, and I don't eat them now because I don't eat the butter and all of that, no more. But when I did,
crisp, that's right. Okay.
That buttery crisp was all I needed. That's how I knew,
Come on now. Come on.
I said, my mama loves me.
That's
she
right.
Made me.
There you go.
Yeah.
In that baby. Come on, Mama Hat. Come on. Woo. Mama Hat is on the show and tell tip this morning. Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Queens, I'm gonna have to run out of here in a minute. You know, I'm doing Hug Detroit Day on August the 27th.
Hug Detroit Day.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
If you've never experienced it, number one, of course, we had to stop when it came to
Okay.
COVID and stuff.
COVID,
It took
right.
a while. It took a while before people, you know, were coming back with touch and stuff. So we was
Right.
it came, we just like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then Wakanda had come out, so everybody was
Oh
watching
yeah.
that and stuff.
And when is it?
It is
August what?
August the 27th. You might not
And
be back
where?
at that time. And it's going this year, it will be at the Woodbridge Pub, which is
Oh,
it's on Trumbull and Merrick,
okay.
right across from Wayne State, where the field is and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we do every Sunday, Sky Covington does a show, you know, show and jam session. And we have some of the best people come through there. I mean, ooh. So all day they will be coming through. I'm hoping that Lottie is able to come through and Mama Head perform. Well, you've already said, yeah.
Lead. It's a leadership and movement. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Leading.
I really desire because I'm partners with her. I'm co-founder with Sky. And so I really desire for the Elizabeths to show up and, you know, do things that represent us. We have book bags, and I had said we could handle the book bags, and there's a place for the youth, and they'll have the bouncy, and we're going to talk about survival throughout the day. So I have different people that are going to come in and talk about, you know, what it takes, how, you know, growing food in your home, if it comes to that. We're going to talk about what you need to prepare for in case of emergencies. So that'll be all throughout the day. And live music around the park is right across the street. They own that space right there. And yeah, so, you know, bring your chair.
Chair. Uh-huh.
Yeah, they got a lot of picnic tables around. They got quite a few, but in the center, we want people to be able to move and dance and stuff. And then we have a heavy jam session that night. Yeah, because it's from 1 to 11. So there's no telling who will be coming through. Some people, if you want to be, I want to be headlining, you know, I'm gonna do a couple of songs. You can bring your tracks. Lolly, that's probably best for you if you perform, because you know you have specific music and the band can't just pick up on that. Or you don't have to do your original music either. You could say, you know, I want to sing this, that, and the other. We don't have a lot of vending space, so I'm, you know, holding on for y'all that want a vending space. Is $50. And yeah, people, I know we'll have about 500 people coming through there throughout the day. Yeah, because one, it's 11 years old. Two, we've been pumping it. Everything that Sky does, they connected with Hug Detroit. Y'all to Hug Detroit, to Hug Detroit. So I would love for you if you're going to vend, let me know so I can, or I'm going to release it. And I'm over the vendors this time, so I got it. So I mean, literally, there's only so many spots. So let your girl know, Omani. Let her know. And Evelyn, you're hearing it right now. Yeah. Lakeisha, you're already done, you know, you're holding your spot, so I got you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
It's a good day. So anyway, at 10:15, I'm gonna meet one of the officers at the
Okay.
space so we can walk around, because there's some variables about it, the requirement that is not in place. So,
Okay.
but I was like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." She said, well, let me just, why don't I walk it through for you? And then Sky was like, oh no. And I said, no. This is what I'm learning. The police are there for you. They really are there to help. I said, they're going to tell me how to make it work.
Yeah.
Not you can't do it. They want
Right.
how you can, make it work. It has to be
Right.
a block club. Well, there's no
Mhm.
block club. But then yesterday I found out that there is a man that has, that's involved with the block club that could take that on. She said, do you live over there? I said, no. And the club and the pub address is on Trumbull, not on the street that we need blocked.
Right.
Most of their property, they own half of that block and half of the on both sides. So anyway, we're going to work that out, and I need to be there at 9:15. It takes less than 10 minutes to get there, but
10:15. Go.
run
Well,
out soon.
Well, we only got a few minutes left. Go ahead and
What's the date
usher
again?
us out.
August. I'm sorry. What's the date again? August.
27th. It's on
Okay.
27.
All right. Thank you.
Fourth Sunday.
Yeah. Fourth Sunday of every year. And it is an official Detroit Day. Hug Detroit Day is the council stamped it as an official date for the rest of Detroit's life.
Okay.
Mhm.
And it's Hug
That's
Detroit. It's time to, just be friends and love one another, and all the drama and stuff. So
That's right.
That's important.
Right.
That's an important thing. Hugging is
Yeah.
so important.
Mhm.
and if not,
is.
do the fits.
Okay. All right, Queen. So let's
I'm gonna
usher
run
us
on
on
out.
out.
And
Yeah.
Star will close do the technical stuff, but I just
Baby,
love
we only got 10 minutes, Queen. Come on, get it. Do it. We only got 10 minutes. Come on.
what? Close it out?
Close it out. Come on, baby. What? It's just us. Come on. Come on. We got to hug
Well,
with you.
can we
Come on.
hug
How
you
we not
before
gonna
you
hug
leave?
with you?
Can we
can
hug
hug
you
me
before
before
you
you
leave?
But
Can I hug you? We hugging you.
Yeah, how we gonna talk about a hug Detroit and we don't hug
And
at
not
the
hug.
end?
What's
ain't gonna
going on? What's
hug.
going on?
With
Okay,
that.
there you go.
All right.
okay,
You
now,
have officially
all
been
right.
released.
All right, now I have to take a picture of us hugging so I can use it.
Okay, so you can take it. That's right. So you can take it on with you. Come on.
Okay,
You gonna be on time for your meeting, mama.
Uh-huh.
it's
Come
10.
on. Hug Star. Hug Star.
I'm good. Hold on.
Okay.
Here we
Come on,
go.
Danielle. All right.
Okay, hold on. Because I got a
Oh,
hug.
Danielle froze. Uh-oh. Danielle, you hugging? Oh, dang.
I got it. I got it. Thank you.
got
Okay.
it. Okay. Get on out of there.
All right, Star, it's yours.
You excused.
We didn't hug the world.
Okay.
See?
Hug the world.
That's what Danny was saying.
That's what I'm saying. The whole
You
club.
ain't right. That was a trick. That was a trick.
Okay.
She couldn't take it. She couldn't handle it. Hey, get it.
Introducing
Star.
Star.
I love it.
I love that mama hat. Them thumbs up. Love it.
Yeah, I got this from Juanita. It's her phone stand. I love it. It's
Oh,
so cute. Yeah, I put my phone in there and it holds my phone up.
that's cute.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Got them at the dollar store. That was a cute gift. She had the phone
Cute.
recording around her last conference.
That is so cute.
That's
All
one
right,
of those
Star.
things that don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And it's functional. Don't keep nothing that's not functional. If you're not using it around your house, you don't need it.
You got to be able to do 5 things.
If it,
to
that's
come
right.
in here.
Come on.
You got to have 5 uses.
You got 5. Come on.
That's kind of helpful though. I mentioned last week, I think, or whenever I mentioned it, that I'm moving and I'm going through my stuff. So I've been just cleaning up and figuring out, okay, what do I really need? Like, do I really need that? Am I gonna really travel cross country with this for real? So, yep.
Yeah.
5 things. Let me see.
It's
Okay.
an open invitation to clear space and energy.
Yeah. I think I want to have a little small
time.
gathering of good, clear-minded, good-intended friends.
Accountable.
Accountable, yup, friends to help me
Meet your
just
standards.
to go through stuff. Queen Aduni, aren't you supposed to be somewhere?
Go.
Get out.
Somebody sent me a picture of my husband, right, at a thing, and I sent it to him and said, I see everything. Don't you need it?
Yeah,
So
that's
you
the
need some.
that's the
I'm
deal.
sorry.
That's the
Yeah.
deal.
Laura, you say you need someone to help you. What? Say, do you really need this?
Going through some of the stuff and really like, detaching from some things. I'm gonna put that together because I find my mama, I love her. She's a hoarder. Her mother was a hoarder. And I'm not a hoarder. I will not be. I'm not holding on to things that do not serve me any longer.
Yes.
So yeah, I need to do that. Sometimes it's good to have somebody to be like, girl.
Yeah. I think, Mama had say every day 5 things. Take a trash bag and get rid of 5 things every day.
I'm looking at this lamp right now. Like I never turned this one on since I moved in. Why do I have it?
It can go.
See, that should be on the for sale table.
Okay.
I made a for sale bag. I feel good. They still in the house, but I got a for sale bag. I got a box with things I want to put on the table.
Yeah.
So we gotta have the hoarder sale day. Hoarder sale day. Hoarder sale day. I might need to take a.
If I were to put on a little not garage sale, because I don't got no garage, but a yard sale.
Yeah.
Because I have a big plot of land next to where I stay at, and I wanted to do something before I left anyway.
Yeah.
So if anybody was interested, maybe that could be a collective yard sale / see you later lolly thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look.
Let me tell you.
A take it table. Take this. And if you take one, you gotta take 2.
Just take
this.
That's right.
Take this section and a donation section and for sale section.
That's it. That's it. And with the intent that if you bring it over there to do whatever, to sell it, to give it away, whatever it is, it cannot come back. So if you have anything left to put in the car, you're going to take it somewhere so that it is not coming back to your house.
Or trash.
Or trash it. That's what I'm saying.
We got 4 trash cans outside.
Let me tell you something. I will sit some stuff out on the lawn, swear to God, tomorrow it's gone.
Gone. That's right.
You don't want it? Just sit it out on the curb. Yeah. Somebody is gonna, are they throwing that good thing away? Somebody is gonna come and get it. But it no longer serves my purposes. And if I wait to see who wants it and I'm still holding on to stuff that people say, oh yeah, don't get rid of it. I'm gonna come and get it. I quit asking. Throw it in the trash. Really. And because you will unknowingly become a hoarder.
Right. And
you'll
listen, if we have
something, you'll be a hoarder.
Yeah. So Hug Detroit is a good place to maybe have a tiny little thing to have people to come and grab with a donation box next to it. I don't know. We might want to have a table. She said $50. I mean, we could all come up with what, 10 a piece and make a table and put our stuff out there. Come get it. Come and get it.
Yeah. And everybody and anybody can pick one thing off this table and walk on off with it. Go on.
That's
with
right.
yourself.
Bless yourself. Bless yourself. Bless yourself.
Bless
There
yourself.
we go. Bless yourself.
Yep. Bless yourself. Just come get it.
So
Yeah.
I got a 6-foot table. I can pay. I can do that. I'm gonna go shake something to make something, and I'll give Mama $50 for the table, and y'all, I'll just bring a table. I'm gonna pay for it because y'all been taking care of me and helping me. I'll bring the table. We'll make it look real cute, and this to come get it. We'll have a donation box up there with the come get it sign. I got
go come and get it.
I got this piece of. I will not throw this away. I need to throw this away. I need to make it a sign.
Yeah.
Come get it.
Yep. There you go.
Tell people to bring back. I got bags that need to go. Oh yeah. I'm ready. Okay. Let me put my tea together.
Oh yeah. Bought the same thing 5 times. What the hell? Okay.
Because you misplaced it.
Okay. Yeah. No, you got it, but because you can't find it, you got to go buy another one.
Yeah, I can't find my hole punches. I was looking for
you got.
punch.
Did you hear her say hole punches? So that means she got more than one punches.
I do. They're different sizes.
She
That's
did.
right. I know.
And I don't know what I did.
5 by 7 sheets. I got the little 2-hole punch that you put the 2 holes at the top. I got the regular 8.5 by 11 hole punch with it.
3-hole punch.
Okay, 3-hole punch.
Don't have me pulling.
Right. Can't find it.
Office stuff.
Yeah.
Printer
paper.
Anybody have those the rolling carts, the Ross cogs from IKEA? It's the little carts.
I don't have that cart, but I got a cart with wheels on it.
I got file carts where it's a rolling file thing where you can roll it around the office and use your file. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can show you.
What you need, Mama Evelyn? What you need?
I need everything to be on wheels.
Oh yeah.
Mama Evelyn, you got a nice chair. That's a nice chair.
Oh yeah.
Like the hairdresser
at IKEA.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I have these things. They're pegboards, but they're steel, and they're attached to this somehow, and I don't want them.
Okay.
So
you don't want the pegboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And IKEA sells all the little stuff. If you have something like that.
Is the pegboard? Do the pegboards have holes in them?
Yeah. But the holes are they're not round. They're, what is that? What's the sheep? The sheep. What's that? They're like a pill shape.
Throw it away. Throw it away, Mama. Throw them away.
Look, get Ray say I want them. Because listen, Wait, Danny, hold on. Only for the Hug Detroit thing. We could use it for a display. You could put hooks in it, and hang the stuff to go. I'm saying this for the display to get rid. It's the going table. Hug Detroit, and it's over after that. So if everybody could do some homework, I'm gonna assign you homework. Pack you a Hug Detroit. It's got to go. Hug Detroit bag box. Yes. Suitcases work well. They are on wheels. Use your suitcases, lady. They only go out of town when you do. Use your suitcases.
And bring it in a suitcase that you don't want no more, and they can take the whole damn suitcase. How about that?
Oh no, I got rid of my suitcases already.
Hey, I've been carting my suitcase to class with my dance belts, and that's another thing. I made some more belts. I told myself when I watched this TV, because it ain't about nothing. But I told myself, you got to do a project while you watch these old silly TV shows. So I did make some skirts one night. And I said, dang, I know I got another bag of stuff. Because I sat up one day and cut up. the clothes that I just couldn't get rid of, I said, you know what? You really need to let this.
Mhm.
Baby, I cut up dresses that needed repair. I said, nope, I can save it by
Yeah.
creating something else with it. I must have cut 1,000 strips. And so as I'm making my skirts the other day, I only made 4. I was like, now you know you have some stuff more. So I'm looking for my 40th anniversary from high school is coming up, and I'm looking for my yearbook and my memory book that I can't find. And here go the strips, a whole nother bag of scraps. So now I'm gonna go on and make some more.
Oh, come on.
I could
Okay.
sell some skirts at the Hug
Mhm.
Detroit. Good God, yeah.
Okay.
That's yep. So pack a
Yeah.
bag,
I
everybody.
already have a box.
Okay. Huh? What you say, Mama Evelyn?
I already
Back
have a box.
up.
You already got. You already got.
Yeah, it's too good to get a Goodwill, but you know, if somebody, yeah, I'm gonna go through it again, but yeah, I'm ready.
Mm-mm.
Got a box to go to Arts and Scraps tomorrow. Well, when I can get an
Sell
appointment.
it. I got some beautiful. I'm not gonna. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not gonna show them nothing. Just put it back. I was getting ready to start looking at stuff.
You
Okay,
got
never
some
mind.
green? You got some green, Mama? You got some green? Let me know if you got a green one. She thinking. She went and got the
No, but I got these pretty snake skin shoes.
Uh-oh. Ooh, cute.
I got purple and red.
Oh, okay. All right.
No green.
Okay. You got a white one?
No white. Me and white. It's only white the first time I wear it.
Okay.
White. I love us in white, but I need to get some white. Yeah, cause I don't use bleach. I use baking soda and vinegar. So.
All right. All right, Star. It is 10:05. We have reached our capacity.
Yeah.
And it's
It's a
been
good-
rich. It's always rich.
Yes.
Always rich. So we have already done our hugging and
Yeah.
I don't even have a closing. Just be good to you today.
Yeah.
Just be the best to yourself that you can be.
And do it on purpose.
And do
On
it.
purpose.
Thank you, Star. And do it on purpose. Yes.
Intention.
Be intentional with it. Ooh, I love it. I love it. So have a glorious weekend, everybody.
Yes, everybody.
We'll
Get
see
your
you.
pictures, Ebony. Get your photos.
That's right. Go on.
I'm
Kamala
erasing
waiting for
photos
you.
to make new photos.
That's right.
Right. Get that camera. You don't want nothing to
That's
block.
right.
Yup.
Kamala waiting for
Yes.
you. Go on with it. All right. All right, y'all. Mwah.
Thank y'all.
Love you much.
Peace.
See ya. Peace.